Hello friends, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name's Kat and today is a get ready with me. We're using all the stuff that I put in my bi-weekly makeup bag, which should already be up, so I will leave a link for you if you would like to go and see that first, so you know sort of like what, if you would rather see what we're working with first, then go ahead and watch that video. I'm going to be talking about my no-buy that I'm currently on, my thoughts, my feelings, all of that jazz. And yeah, let's get into it. Before we go anywhere, I just want to say these gorgeous tortoiseshell monstera earrings are from Resin Adventures, as are most of my like big beautiful earrings, so I will leave a link to them down in the bio. Go check her out, she's amazing. Right, let's start because I look awful. So for complexion, I'm going to be using my MAC Face and Body. I love this foundation so much and I'm very excited to be pulling it out. I was saying in the makeup bag, like putting it together video, that I will probably repurchase this foundation. This is probably one of the only foundations that I have that I'm like, yeah, I will repurchase this because I just love it. I love the consistency, I love the finish, I love the fact that it doesn't feel like anything. I love the way it smells like sun cream, but in a nice way, and I just adore it. Just love the way it makes my skin look, and yeah, I just think I will definitely repurchase this because I bought this bottle like coming up to 2 years ago and it's still going, and I bought it secondhand because I bought it from a girl on Depop who had accidentally ordered the wrong shade, so I got it quite cheap. I think I got it for like £13, but I will happily pay full price for this because I adore it. So yeah, I'm on a no-buy. I sort of spoke about it very briefly in my December haul that I was going on a no-buy. I sort of decided that I knew I was going to go on a no-buy at the start of this year. I kind of decided that maybe like November last year. I decided that I was going to go on a no-buy for I didn't know sort of how long at that point. And I kind of then decided it makes sense for me to go on a no-buy until my birthday. My birthday is March 12th. Jot that down in your calendars, thank you. And I just thought, well, if I end the no-buy in March, I can treat myself, excuse me, I can treat myself to something for my birthday. And then I think I'm going to go on a no-buy again until like June, maybe. I would like to kind of just do a few sort of sporadic months of not buying, but this is my issue, is that I'm scared that when it is my birthday, am I going to spend way more than I would have done if I was spending throughout the rest of the year? Am I going to spend the amount of money that I've saved myself in like 1 month, instead of like, you know, over the last few months I've saved myself a few £100s. It's like, well, am I going to then spend that £200 and then some because I have the excuse of like, well, I'm not on a no-buy anymore, do you know what I mean? So I'm hoping I don't do that. I've got a few ideas of what I want to get myself. I think I want to get myself something from the Hippie Shake. After this video, I'm going to film my updated wish list. Why is that going weird? Odd. Yeah, I want to film like my updated beauty wish list, and I'll include it in there, like what I've got on my wish list, what I'm thinking of getting myself for my birthday. But yeah, I've been doing okay with it. Like, I haven't really been struggling. I haven't like thought to myself like, oh, I wish I could buy stuff. Like, I really haven't. I haven't been browsing very much. And if I do, and this is the thing, it's always out of boredom. I'll start browsing on websites because I'm so bored. And I've been quite good. I've been like, I'll start to browse and then I'm like, well, what's the point? You can't buy anything anyway, so stop it. And then I will. I've bought a few replacements. I had to replace my skincare because all of my skincare ran out at the same time, as it does. So I had to buy some new skincare. And then the one thing I have bought that wasn't necessarily, it was kind of a replacement. I was using a moisturiser from CeraVe that I got myself in the Black Friday sales last year. And it was like a tiny bottle and it lasted me ages and then it ran out. So I thought, well, I had a jar of a different moisturiser. So I said to myself, like, I'll use this up and then I'll buy myself another moisturiser. But that moisturiser was horrible. And it's weird because I'd used it beforehand. Like, I'd used it before I got the CeraVe one. And it just didn't mesh with my skincare at all. Like, it would pill. It was so oily. It was horrible. Like, it didn't sink into my skin. So I bought myself another CeraVe moisturiser and just got rid of that other. I think I don't see how it could be expired because I haven't had it that other one for very long, but that's what it felt like. It felt like it was expired because of the way that it was behaving. So I threw it away because I wasn't gonna save it for like if I need a moisturiser. No, so I got rid of that and just got myself a nice big bottle of the CeraVe one, which will last me a really long time considering the little 50ml one lasted me ages, and this is like 3 times as much. So yeah, I'm gonna use the Nabla Skin bronzing in Ambra. I'm so excited to have this back in my makeup bag, pulling it out. I love it so much. But yeah, the one time which has literally happened yesterday, that I've thought, oh my god, like I want to buy, is because obviously we're in lockdown, I'm on furlough, I don't know how long I'm gonna be off work for, and I don't have like loungewear. I have clothes and then I have pajamas. I don't have anything in between. I don't have like jogging bottoms. I don't really have like just like comfy trousers. I love wearing dresses in the house, like just really loose long dresses, but then I get really cold legs. So I just was like, oh, I wish I just had a pair of jogging bottoms. I wish I had a nice pair of like kind of nice looking jogging bottoms so that if I wanted to go on a walk I could just keep on the jogging bottoms. And I was just like, oh, I wish I could just order myself a pair, but I can't. And that was the first time that I've been like, oh, I wish I could buy these, and I didn't. And then Calvin was like, why don't I buy them and then you pay me back? And I was like, well, no, that's still me spending money. And then I was bratty and I was like, you could just buy them for me as a present. And he was like, no. And then he almost did, and then I felt really bad because I was just being a little bitch. But yeah, that's the first time that I felt like I wish I could just buy these. But I'm gonna leave it because, you know, as much as I feel like it would be a good purchase and I would wear them loads, I'm not buying anything right now, and that's fine. I can just wear pajamas on the bottom half of my body. I can just wear jammy bottoms and it's not the end of the world. Or, you know, I can just get dressed every day. I mean, I'm wearing like corduroy trousers at the moment. But yeah, it's just a bit uncomfortable. But I'm still undecided on whether I want to go, like, I don't know whether I want it to be like a pattern. So it's like a no buy month, a low buy month, and then like a normal month, or I think I just want to keep it a no buy. I think that's just simpler. No buy until my birthday. I think a nice pair of jogging bottoms might be the only thing I break my no buy for, just if like this lockdown is supposed to end at the middle of February, right? can last till then, that's fine. If I have to go until the middle of February without jogging bottoms, that's fine. But if it continues past and I'm still on furlough, like if we go into still are in tier 4, even when the lockdown's lifted, I think that's when I'll get myself a pair of like lounge-weary jogging bottoms, because I don't know if I could do like 3 or more months of it. But I'm still remaining very hopeful that I'm not going to break this no-buy. I am really proud of myself, and I'll tell you what has been really making me like hold myself accountable is the templates on Instagram stories. I can't remember their names. Is it Cat Using Makeup? I think is her username. Her and someone else, they make these like low buy, no buy templates. So it's like a calendar, and you set an emoji for no buy, decluttering, buying something new or a replacement, and then you update it every day of like if you bought something or not. And honestly, it has been brilliant, because I would feel so embarrassed to put on there that I've bought something new, because people are like people reply to those stories from me and they're like, I'm so proud of you. So it's like, if I was then like, oh no, I bought something new, it's like I would feel so guilty. So they are really holding me accountable. I'm just going to pop a little bit of highlighter on. This is the Nabla Skin Glazing in Ozone. I'm just going to do like a really small amount, because I'm going to be using a liquid blush, so I don't need to put too much on, because I will be very glossy. But like, can you see the sheen of that, the matte skin, what's it called, face and body? It's just so nice. Like, I decluttered my NYX skin tint, because that I think is just old, and I think that was why it behaved the way it did. But I used it yesterday and it was just so matte and drying, and I just think it's gone off, because that's not how it used to be. So for blush, I pulled the Sayum powder blush in Selfie Orange and the MUA liquid blush in Taupe Tango, and I'm going to use the MUA one because I'm going to do a green like smoky eye, so I would rather have more of a neutral leaning blush, so that's what I'm going for. And I love this blush so much. It's like rosy but also very nudie brown. It's gorgeous. But yeah, I'm glad I've been on a no buy, because like, so this morning we had to buy some flea treatment, and we get flea treatment from the vets because it's just a lot more effective for having two very outdoorsy cats. It's just better to get something that you know will work than just we've tried all the other flea treatments and they just don't work as well. We use Advocate and it's amazing, and it is expensive. We bought 3 months worth today and it was like £50, nearly £60. And if I hadn't been on a no buy, I probably wouldn't have been able to afford that. And this month has been a very long month anyway for pay for me, because I got paid before Christmas and I don't get paid again until the end of this month. So it's a very long like break in between pays for me. So I have also just had to be really sensible and not be stupid with my money. I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I dyed my eyebrows the day before yesterday, so I'm just going to use the clear brow gel from Revolution Pro. I just feel like I don't really need a lot of colour, I just need a little bit of like shape. I love dyeing my brows. I dyed my hair and my eyebrows and it makes me feel like a whole new person. So yeah, just giving it that little, I mean, I can't even tell if you can tell the difference on camera. You can in real life. Just gives it a little bit more fluff. That's it for base. So nice, so glowy, so gorgeous and healthy and dewy and everything nice. So I'm just gonna try and get rid of that line there. I like it to just sort of like all go into one. So I'm just gonna prime with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer, zoom you in, and we can get started on the eyes. Okay, hi, welcome to very close up to my face. We are going to be using the Lunar Beauty Moonspell palette today. I pulled this and the W7 Gold Rush palette. I just want green, like green clips, green top. I'm going to be taking these clips out, I think, because my hair is just like, it needs to be washed. So it's just a bit out of control at the moment. But yeah, I really want to use the green shades that are like along the bottom. I want to use Bonnie, Marnie. I really want to use the shade Mary. I just want something smoky green, lovely. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a little brush and I'm gonna go into the shade Bonnie, which is like the lighter kind of pukey green. And I'm gonna start building up a nice halo of that all around my eyes. I'm using quite a small little fluffy brush so I can be quite precise with my placement. I think another thing this no buy is good for is setting me up to move into a budget. I tried to do a budget at the end of last year and it just didn't work, and I think it's because I'm quite bad for, like, if you give me any sort of leeway, I will take it. Like, I will. So I think I need this, like, you're not allowed. Just point blank, period. You're not allowed. I think that works better for me than like, right, well, you can spend this much and you can, because then I'm just like, well, I might as well spend more. Especially when it's like rules I've set for myself. I'm just like, who cares? So I'm very bad for that. So I think going on a no buy first might prove better to go into a budget, because then it's like I've had the experience of not buying at all for a decent period of time. So then I will be more, I don't know, more appreciative of the rules maybe. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but maybe I will just be a bit better and actually abide by my own rules. And I'd like to redo my budget like rules that I did set myself, because I think they were good budget rules. It was like only try really hard to buy secondhand, only buy brand new things. I mean, like clothes wise, only buy brand new things if it's like completely unavoidable. Putting things on a wish list. I mean, I still put things on a wish list. I have a wish list, which, as I said, I'm going to make a video about after this. I want to buy less, like spend more money on like better things that I will use more and love more, like things like that. Like it was a good set of rules. I just wasn't in a right mindset to abide by them. So I think going completely cold turkey first is just gonna be the right way for me. I think it's just gonna be the right thing for me to do. I need to clean my brushes. I'm gonna take a much bigger fluffy brush with Bonnie, and I'm just gonna kind of fluff all around, blend everything out. I'm gonna go into the shade Marnie, which is like the darker of the greens, and I'm just gonna build it up out here and just get a nice little bit of depth going. I think I want to keep this quite a rounded eye, so I'm gonna bring it down onto the lower lash line another thing as well, which I was saying to my friend Charlie about, because she's fantastic with budgeting and money and things like that. Like, I'm very envious of her. I said, like, I've got things that I ordered last year that still haven't arrived. So it's like, you know, I don't really need to spend money because I still have things to come. Like, my Shroud order, the Betty Jean palette, has finally been shipped. So I've still got that to look forward to. I've got my Shine by SD shadows to look forward to. So makeup wise, I'm fine. Like, I'm really not craving anything makeup wise. It's clothes that I'm really bad with. Because I do it to myself, and I need to stop, because I will watch like fashion YouTubers or fashion Instagram people, and then I'll just think, oh well, I don't want that. And it's like, no, just do it with what you have, which I think is a video I might do, like recreating outfits with what I have in my wardrobe to get like similar vibes. I don't know if that would be something you'd be interested in. Just taking Bonnie again, just kind of blending out these edges. Okay, so I'm gonna pop some glitter glue across my lid, and I'm gonna put the shade Mary on top, which I'll show you in just a second. I'm just gonna pop the glitter glue on first. I used way too much. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take the shade Mary, which is like the one in the middle. It's kind of like a taupey kind of shimmer, and I think it'll just go really well with these greens. Oh yeah, that is so pretty. Okay, and then for my inner corners, I'm just gonna use my face highlight again, which is, as mentioned, the Nabla Skin Glazing in Ozone. I'm just gonna pop that in the front here. I kind of like wrap my inner corner highlight all the way around, like that. Okay, I'm gonna quickly jump off camera, do my other eye, mascara, eyeliner, and we will come back and we will put on some lipstick together. Okay, so that is my eyes all done. I think they look really pretty. I've used this eyeliner in my waterline, which is the J-Cat Beauty eyeliner in the shade Hunter Green. It's shit, it's really bad. It wouldn't, like, I had to go over it like 4 or 5 times, and it was very pointy and it hurt my eyeballs. So, but that's the eyeliner I used. And then I used the Mascara Revolution from Makeup Revolution. I love this mascara, it's brilliant. I did take down my fringe. God, my hair needs a wash, and I just clipped it back a little bit. I don't know, kind of cute. Now lipstick. I pulled 4 lipsticks for this couple of weeks, and immediately I know I'm not going to use either of these. This one is the Nabla Soft Touch lipstick in Masterpiece. It's just purple. It won't really go. It's not what I'm going for anyway. And the CYO lipstick in Tune is like a bright orange. So also not what I'm going for. So I'm left with my Makeup Revolution Satin Matte Lipstick in Latte, which would be a really easy one to go for, or my Zoeva Power Matte Lipstick, which looks really orange, but it dries down quite brown. I think I'm going to go for this one. I think it'll be really nice. The brown will kind of go with my earrings, so I'm going to go for this. Oh, this is in the shade About Turn. I don't know if I said that. So yeah, it looks really orange right now, but once it dries down, it will go like a really nice like orangey brown, and I think it will look really good with this eye look. So yeah, that is everything. What do you think? I love it. Like, this is a very like me look. I think this shimmer is so gorgeous. I don't think I've ever used that shimmer before in this palette. So it was the shade Mary, which I've managed to get a hair in somehow. It's this shade Mary here, which is the one in the middle. It's gorgeous. It's like a really taupey shimmer. It's really, really nice. I think the shimmers in this palette are really gorgeous. I mean, like, Hermione isn't great. I hit hard pan on that very quick. This shade Fiona, it's not glittery, but it's a really lovely duochrome. It's like a blue with a kind of purple base. Can you see that? Are you going to focus? So it's like really shifty and pretty, but it's not particularly sparkly. But the other ones are so stunning. I love this palette. I want to do something like mauvey with the Samantha shade. I really want to do like a purple, proper purple purple smoke eye. Yeah. Anyway, so you see now this is dried down. Beautiful browny, orangey brown. Right, let's zoom out and finish this video up. So that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. That would be really cool. I plan on doing at least one other get ready with me with this whole makeup bag. I will probably do it with the 24 karat Gold Rush palette. I have a look in mind that I really want to do with like the teals. But I mean, I've raved about the Moonspell palette before. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I know it's really expensive, but I like just adore it so much. It's such a beautiful color scheme, and I haven't had really any problems working with it except from that Hermione shade. So thoroughly enjoyed using this, thoroughly enjoy this face I have going right now. Like the coordination between the eyes, the lips, the earrings, the top, the hair clips. I feel like just so put together right now. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. As always, eat good, drink good, take care of yourself, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.